Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work.
And that's when I found out that buying Victoria's Secret perfume will help you get women.
Yeah, that was like 25 minutes ago.
That's what I found out.
Yeah. Okay. No, for the people home, that was a week ago.
Yeah. Time magic.
We're all wearing the same thing.
Yeah. We wash our clothes. It's fine.
I actually kind of want to test that theory. Like
what theory?
How that works. Like, I actually want to see if that works.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, of wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alex, you have a new assignment.
There you go, Alex.
Well, I mean, John's
could
still
do
not.
it.
Yeah.
That's more the direction I was leaning.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
To be fair, I also didn't know if he was married or in a relationship or anything, so.
No.
Nope.
Okay. Then yes.
We know
we have one. Good, because I had no faith in Alex.
And welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast. We have John Boy here with us again. Backstory on John. John worked for the Yankees for 6 years. Now he is a golf pro at Effingham Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yankee Jon, overweight John, just for the clarification.
I did. You know, I did
Yankee
not do
Jon,
that.
swole John, not overweight.
Wow.
Swole.
Nice. Bulking season.
Yes.
See, we're lying this morning. All right.
We know who's not getting breakfast.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Know who spam's getting burnt.
He'd be fine.
I rescind everything I said about him.
We're trying lots of new stuff here today because I don't know that I've had Spam and I have not had thick water. So,
yes.
you guys
Oh,
are
yes.
getting all
Yeah.
sorts
So-
of exciting stuff.
Obviously, we said every time we have a new guest with us, we're going to have spam.
Yeah, spam.
And on that note, we're also going to have our Thicket water. Those who have been
Thicket
watching
would
a lot.
like to sponsor us, Nick will drink it every time if he'll sponsor us.
I think he would.
If they sponsor us, I'll suffer through anything.
Wow, good marketing pitch there.
Yeah.
Good marketing pitch.
Hey, this is honey flavored, so that makes it
and
better.
and it's only moderately thick.
It's the only
Yeah, it's
three
moderately
out of,
thick.
We don't know what it goes
I'm
to.
so invested in this.
So
Does it smell like honey?
No.
don't
No.
smell it. Yeah, don't smell it.
It's just honey.
Here
in
we
it. That's
go.
why it's thick.
Oh.
Look, it sticks in the cup.
Ugh.
It does stick in the cup.
It's just a weird
He
texture
took that
thing.
way better than any of us.
Yeah, it's just a weird texture.
Well, that's because I don't think we have the time to build it up.
Weirdly enough, I think I should have poured more in my
Yes.
cup because it was like,
Yeah.
no. For the
I
first
guarantee
try.
1 second.
No, that's not what I said.
He said more. This is a podcast
Because
that aims to please.
that did not pour out of the cup well at all.
All right. Get on their Instagram, Thicket's Instagram if they have.
Yeah,
they
hit him
can-
up, Nick.
Please don't
We
spam
love-
us,
However,
though,
though,
Nick.
let's
say
not
we.
treat them the way you've treated spam because there's no chance we get spam now at this point.
Correct.
I'm reverting to sweet talking them now. Kind of like what
It's
he was
too late.
talking
Yeah,
about.
it's too late.
The
You sound
damage
like a
is done.
Psychopath.
I'll delete the history. Clear
That's-
your browser. Incognito window.
You're the tech guy.
Yes. How many times have I actually had to help the tech guy with this
How
thing?
is he not in? How is he not in prison?
Wow, that took a dark turn.
I was just talking about how I have to help him with this tech stuff.
Can you go to prison for being dumb?
Yes. If that dumb manifests itself in illegal
Rewatch
actions.
Idiocracy.
I got nothing.
On that note,
He needs to
Is it?
rewatch Idiocracy to understand it.
I don't like how he said on that note, and now we're going to get to something that I have.
On the note of Idiocracy, Nick,
Yeah.
you're up.
You are the smartest man in the world. Guys,
Heard that
that
a
test
few
was
times.
really easy.
Who were you paying to say that? Never mind. Don't answer that question.
Mom, help me.
All right, what's the game here?
yeah, Nick's got a game for us,
All
which
right, I've got a few. There are 10 illegal baby names in the USA right now.
illegal.
Illegal.
Okay.
What makes a baby name illegal?
Well,
We're gonna
what
find
I-
out.
Yeah. So
I
what
know
are
one of them?
what are some guys' guesses?
Are we going to get canceled for
They're
writing
curse
these?
words. Yeah.
No,
right?
they're not curse words.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're legit.
Adolf?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Adolf Hitler is one that's illegal. You cannot name your baby Adolf Hitler.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why do you sound offended by that? You came in hot like, what? Like
Good
they
thing
stole
you had
something
girls.
from you.
I think we take the name
Good
back.
thing he had girls.
Fidel Castro.
Who?
Fidel.
He just
He's
No.
Cuba.
No,
No.
just don't. Mussolini.
No.
Okay.
Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's 2 of the 10.
Genghis Khan.
Oh,
No.
good
That
one.
one
Joseph
should
Stalin.
be. He killed way more people
Oh.
than Hitler.
Yeah, he actually helped the nature because of killing so many people.
Well,
Yeah.
he's not.
Joseph Stalin.
He's not.
No.
Oh, Bin Laden.
No.
George Washington.
No.
Not in the same vein.
No,
I'm just thinking about.
I know.
Yeah.
No, I know.
If you want, I can start rambling some off
No,
here.
no, no, no.
I'm just amazed
Let
we've
us
gone
keep
through
guessing.
so many guesses and
Yeah.
still knows.
You've got 2 out of the 10.
That's
So-
it.
Yeah, we got Adolf and Jesus.
Yeah. Same vein.
It's kind of weird to say that in the same sentence.
It is.
In the same
Yeah,
category.
yeah,
but
weird.
Why is
We
that
are-
weird?
You're a moron.
I love how he
Christ.
says it. I love how
Yeah.
he says it. He just
What-
smiles at me like
so,
waiting for the reaction.
So is this, Nick, is this like a top 10 where it's in order or is it?
No, it's just 10 illegal
Random.
baby names. Yeah, it's just random.
Is Apsody there? A, B,
Nope.
C, D, E?
Nope.
Dang it.
All right, start reading something.
Yeah.
King, queen.
Oh,
What?
the
So those-
titles.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't name somebody king. or
You
queen.
can't name someone Santa Claus.
Oh.
3, as in like the Roman numeral 3.
But 1 and 2
Why-
are on
yeah.
the table.
Apparently.
4 is fine.
Yeah, 4.
5.
Majesty, Messiah,
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
at the at symbol, and 1069.
1069?
Those are the 10 illegal baby names.
Why 1069?
I have no clue. That's legit though. That's
I think it's the tax form.
Oh, it is, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's the tax form.
I'm also very curious did they tell you that at the hospital? Like somebody's like, all right, you got to sign the birth certificate now. And like,
No, but
we're
I
gonna
feel like
name-
if you're
we're gonna
leading
name our
off and you're
baby
like-
King.
No, if you're like Adolf, they're like,
No, no,
you're
but I'm
getting some
saying like
looks.
King, like one of the fringe
Yeah.
ones, right? Like,
Yeah.
does somebody at the hospital know and they're like, come back and like,
listen. That's
sorry,
illegal.
but
Yeah, we wouldn't have got
They just
the
don't
other
issue a
ones.
social security card.
we should have gotten like Santa Claus. I think
I
we
don't
should've
know.
gotten
I wouldn't have
I
went
feel like
that
that's
way.
borderline. Like
That's
I'd-
okay, yeah.
I don't
True.
care if that's what they decide to do.
Yeah.
All right. The next one I have is the top 10 most common addictions. This
Drugs.
is again. This is
Yeah.
this is in order.
Drugs, gambling,
Yeah.
sex.
Okay, hold on.
caffeine.
Drugs. Drugs is number
Drugs is 1 and 2.
no. Drugs is number 5.
Is alcohol separate from drugs?
That's a good
Yes,
question.
alcohol is number 3.
Okay.
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 Gambling, he said gambling.
Gambling is number 6.
Sex.
Sex is number 4.
Video games.
Video games is number 8.
Caffeine.
Nick felt attacked in video game. I could tell by the way he went back and forth. He was like, "Nope, nobody brings this up."
Caffeine is technically not on the list.
Sugar.
But no.
Would
Something.
it be energy drinks or coffee?
Coffee. Coffee's number 1.
Wow.
Oh.
Yep.
That makes
I
sense, though.
subscribe to that one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
He
definitely-
is.
I don't
Yeah.
think you can subscribe to an addiction.
Well, here's the thing. I mean,
represent that
that
remark.
makes sense.
There you
It's
go.
number
Yeah.
one because people oftentimes more people get addicted to it because they're not like the negatives with it.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's socially
Right.
acceptable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Did we say smoking
Well, that's
already?
Oh yeah,
Uh,
cigarettes.
So
Or
tobacco
tobacco.
and nicotine is number 2.
That's what they. That's the thing
Okay.
they bring up with gambling too. Is that the more we like desensitize
Yeah.
gambling and make it a
So we've
societal
got,
standard.
you've
we've
got
got the
numbers.
top 6.
Yep, you got the
and
top
8.
6 and 8. So we're looking at 7, 9, and 10. 9 and 10 were really weird. So
Nick says it's weird.
it is weird, I guess.
All right, so donkeys and no, just kidding.
Is this like aerosol cans, like huffing aerosol?
Oh, that's
no.
a good one.
Paint thinners.
No,
glue.
Yeah, huff and glue.
I've ate glue before.
No,
That explains so much.
wouldn't believe that.
Number,
throw it in there so
number
you know how to-
7.
Yeah, let's hear
It
it.
took Nick
Let's
like
hear 'em.
We're
6
not-
years to figure out that glue is not icing.
All right,
They're
just read the
different.
list. Just
right.
read the list from top to bottom.
Number 1 is coffee. Number 2 is nicotine and tobacco. 3 is alcohol. 4 is sex. 5 is drugs. 6 is gambling.
Okay.
7 is being on the internet.
Oh, I'm
Eight-
surprised. it went harder.
8 is video games. 9 is overeating food.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
10 is working.
Why'd you look right
Really?
at me?
Okay.
Why'd you look right at me when we said overeating food? He didn't make eye contact with anyone else. At
He
the table.
didn't. That. Yep.
If anybody would be
Feels
this guy,
pointed.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
me.
if someone was to just pick us on a wall,
Someone was to just
Speaking
If we were on a wall in like
we're
Brooklyn
on a
Nine-Nine.
we're on a perp lineup.
number 4. Step forward,
yeah,
please.
yeah.
Yep, that's the guy.
It's the overeating one.
All right. And the last thing I have, you will need your little
boards.
boards for this.
Okay.
So it starts, you get $15.
Okay.
Oh,
we're
I've
building
seen a
a
lot of
team.
these.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to
$15.
say a team because I don't know what Nick's going to say here. He's smiling. This is terrifying.
So this is the end of the world zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
So you've
Okay.
got
Okay.
4 categories and you got $15.
All right.
And it goes obviously $5 to $1. So your first option is you're going to get a pick a partner.
Okay.
For $5, you got Batman.
Okay.
For 4.
hold on. I'm gonna have to write these out because
Yeah.
otherwise I can't make the choices.
Okay.
Go for it. Keep going.
So $5 is
4,
Batman.
3, 2, 1.
4 is Jackie Chan. 3 is Joe Rogan. $2 is Albert Einstein. And then $1 is you get to pick one of us.
I like that.
Ooh.
Do you want all the options and you can go through, or do you want to start with this
Yeah,
one?
yeah, I think so, right? Because I don't know what the other options are to create a budget.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Your spatial awareness is going to suck this round, Griff.
So was yours.
Shut up. Don't put me on Front Street.
Well, not only my spatial awareness, but I already screwed up. I made a chart for it, and then I screwed it up. I just put all the people in the 5 category.
All right. So your next category is pick a weapon. So for $5, you've got a gun. $4, a sword. $3, a spiked bat. $2, a crowbar. $1, a very sharp pencil.
Might as well pick up a rock off the ground.
Exactly.
All right. You guys ready for the next one?
Swing
All right.
a pencil around. It's like a Joker.
Defensive item. Your defensive item.
How many more do we have to choose from? I need to know for my 4.
4 categories.
4 categories.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my.
Yeah, my spatial awareness sucks. I'm
Shay,
gonna get all of them on there.
Don't worry.
Shay's gonna be on the back.
Hey, I'll have the 4 categories written out.
It's okay.
We should have just had one person do this. I don't know why we're all doing this.
Yeah, John's doing a great job.
Yeah.
John Boy's actually very well.
This is like
is
legible
very well.
and literate.
We're good.
right.
I got
So,
another board.
Defensive items. For $5, you have the Iron Man suit.
Oh.
$4, a knight's shield.
Oh, that is a
Seriously?
big drop off.
That's
Yeah, it is.
That is a massive
I
drop
know
wait,
where
oh,
I'm
wait.
investing.
Wait. $3, a bulletproof vest for a zombie apocalypse. $2, catcher's gear.
That's better than a bulletproof vest.
$1, a wool sweater.
Is it merino wool? They're soft.
I don't even know what that is.
That they are very soft.
They're very soft.
Oh
and they
my
will shrink in the
gosh.
wash.
Well, I know where I'm
I don't think
investing.
that's a problem.
No kidding.
Yeah, that one's the biggest no-brainer.
Shay's bored.
It looks great.
My face
Which
hurts
one
from
of them?
laughing.
Which
All
one
right.
of them? Oh yeah, he said I can't wait to see Griff's spatial awareness. I just messed up the numbers. I
switch
didn't
it?
just not put.
Yeah, you can do it that way.
Oh
though.
yeah, but the thought was the
correct. I know what it is.
Here's the thing. I was making fun of your spatial awareness this whole time. Mine's awful.
Yeah.
I can't do things like right on boards. Like for
Whenever we
teachers
get
and
to
stuff,
the
when I
end-
do those, it's awful.
When we get to the end, we'll hold up our boards.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. So the last one is your location. So
Okay.
for $5, you get a castle. $4, a prison.
Ooh.
$3, a bunker. $2, a house. And $1, a school.
What?
Why did? I don't know.
Why is
Man.
school? Okay,
I used to, like, my schoolhouse
live-
I used to live in
Yeah,
would
that
not
would-
be bad.
No.
so we get $15.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
$15.
Well, I know I'm spending 5 on Iron Man.
Well, yeah, that's a no-brainer.
You don't want the wool sweater?
Okay, so 5. All right. So, let's see here. I'll just do, yeah, okay. I think I got this. Here we go.
That's one I was hoping someone would pick. Well,
Just
we'll go-
don't reveal it yet.
Yeah.
On that note, Nick, put in an ad right now for spam.
Oh,
So,
if you're ever wandering through Walmart and you need something that's
Terrible
affordable and super quick to cook, Spam is a great option. We try Spam all the time on our podcast.
For a
When-
nutritious, shelf-stable
Yes.
protein
If
source.
you are in a zombie apocalypse like we're pretending to be right now, Spam is a great resource. You can cook it. You can cook it. You can eat it whole. You can
raw.
eat it raw.
you eat the whole.
You can also then use that can for anything that you want to put in there, like water supplies or food for animals.
fricker.
In a zombie apocalypse, are you feeding animals?
I want my dog to live.
Nick is not my person in this one.
No.
I'm kidding.
I said one of us. It didn't say it had to be which one.
I hope I'm your pick. I'm on my cord again.
I feel like this is a very like cut and dry, easy way to. I feel like we're all gonna pick the same thing.
Okay, first of all, show your boards to the camera.
She has two.
Okay.
I do.
I selected for a person. I selected one of us.
Okay. One of us. Which
Okay.
one of us?
Yeah.
I didn't have to specify.
No, you
Yeah,
gotta
but which one of us?
But
Which
now
one
if
of
we
us?
have to specify,
You have to choose one of
besides
us.
not Nick.
It's not Nick.
Dude, you'd be able to sleep.
No. It is Nick. Nick is an insomniac. He will not fall asleep.
Yeah.
That is
Nick, Shay eats food like crazy.
Hey, I'm a camel though. I can go without eating
Yeah,
for a
but
while.
whenever you go to eat, you'll eat everything we have.
But then I won't eat it again for a while.
Plus,
so
Nick
it
is the
evens
right
out.
kind
It
of
evens
psycho.
out.
Nick is the right kind of psycho that you
That's
want
a
in the
good
zombie
point.
apocalypse.
Yeah, he'll definitely go in
good point.
first.
Like,
I like it.
and this will make more sense. Okay, so I chose gun, Iron Man suit, which is the biggest no-brainer of this list.
yes.
A 5 to 4 drop from the Iron Man suit to a night shield.
Yeah.
To be fair, I
It's
did not make this list.
Insane.
Well, I figured as much.
Yeah, this is way too
Still.
creative for you.
We'll have to do this as a category. I like this, by the way.
Nick would have like second person you could bring with you, Emma.
Emma, if you're listening to this when I edit, I love you. It's my dog.
And then I chose my place to be the prison.
Yep.
I thought the
The
prison was a big no-brainer.
The only thing I had originally I had it different. I was going to pick Joe Rogan and live in a house, but that was the only other way I thought about doing that. But then I was also realizing that I'd have to spend all my time with Joe Rogan, which would be a blast, but I think
For
I'd
a
rather
bit.
pick one of you guys.
Yeah.
For a bit,
You
yeah.
know, like,
so which one are you picking?
I think Joe would be eventually like he would be a know-it-all too, and be trying to tell you everything what to do and stuff.
I could only
which
listen
would be
to
fine.
so many stories.
I think I just let it happen.
bears?
You know,
I can only listen to so many stories about shooting arrows and people fighting each other.
because I also have a feeling that
Of course
he'd be the one that would just step up and be like, "Nah, I got these guys.
If I had
Stop
to
it, you're
pick,
doing it wrong."
if I pick Nick, how much different are the stories I'm going to get than Joe Rogan? It's going to be people fighting each other, and it might be archery.
like that time I sent you guys that wheelchair boxing.
Oh
yes,
my gosh!
I still like the people wrestling in the cars.
All right.
Yeah.
John, what was yours?
So I did one of us, gun, Iron Man, and prison, just like Griff did.
Which one of us are you taking?
Shay,
I figured
it's okay
Shay.
to say it.
Probably Griff.
Oh yes. Yeah, I want to know why.
Why
too, 'cause
Griff?
I wouldn't have picked me either.
Griff's like, you screwed up on that. I think that was $1.
I'm second guessing myself.
No, just roll with it. Just roll
It was
with
$1. He's the farmer.
I could grow us food.
That's
Just don't use Brondo.
Nick thinks that Idiocracy.
Just don't use
is how you
Brondo.
make
A
food.
documentary.
It's got
Nick's like,
electrolytes.
all right, first step, we need to get all the Gatorade we can.
It's got
So we can
electrolytes.
drink it? No, for the plants.
Miracle Grow.
This guy trying to use all the Miracle Grow on himself. The zombies will be terrified of me.
Nick, we need it for the plants. No.
No.
Do you want to be defended or not?
All right.
Build us a
Shay.
bunch of trees.
I picked one of us, gun, Iron Man, and a school.
So Shay saved money. Shay's the only
Yeah,
one that
I
has
saved money.
a starting fund. He's got.
She walks in with money to spare.
Yes.
How much money do you have left over?
I have $3.
Yeah.
It's a zombie apocalypse. What are you saving it for?
Well, here's the
To
thing.
buy rations.
Just in case. I want the extra food.
Money is no longer the currency.
Well, because the people, I don't want Batman. I don't want Jackie Chan. I don't want Joe. And I don't want Albert Einstein. I'd take John here. I'm taking a gun. Iron Man suit's the easiest one. And a school, I just think of my school. It is out in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
It is a complete brick building.
See,
Yes.
It's easy.
that's where it was a toss-up between you two, because you two hunt.
Yeah.
So that's like it was a toss-up, like which one of you two picked, but then it'd also be entertaining to watch Nick try and hunt.
Well,
Dude.
Nick's over there just gigging rats in the prison.
no offense. It would be John. Nick would be my second pick, and you'd be my last. Okay.
Wow.
Here's the thing. He
didn't
literally,
have-
for as
this
a
didn't have to be said.
Here's the thing.
You just went out of your way.
As a volunteer job, he runs into burning buildings.
Not well. You see him burns his mouth every week.
And guy don't fight with my mouth.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting
this
at.
isn't a
He's willing to
stable world.
sacrifice himself just for me, just for
Nick
his
almost
coffee.
dies consistently in a stable world.
You would try to send me in first.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. That's why you're third.
I have to grow the food. This is like the movie The Martian.
Yeah, but I'll go out there and I'll kill and get us food.
Yeah,
And
like
I don't
said,
sleep.
Nick's eating rats. He's just
I will
digging
say,
rats in the prison.
Nick's biggest selling point is he does not sleep.
You could
so
sleep
you
all you
can
want.
sleep.
Yeah.
You could sleep all
while
you
he-
want and I guard.
Yes.
Nick would just watch you, and I'd be fine with that.
I
I don't care.
need my
I'd
rest.
be beep beep because I'd be like,
I'm gonna have to duct tape
You're
his hands
sleeping
before we
and
do
I
that.
can't.
But
why?
Whatever.
Why? Then he can't protect you as well.
That's fine. He's supposed to say something.
He's not good with words.
The movie you need to watch is Pulp Fiction.
Yes, you need to watch Pulp Fiction.
Isn't that about the guy that is like a really smart? He's like a janitor at a school.
Nope.
And then,
No.
Nope.
You're thinking Goodwill Hunting.
Yep.
Nick, wait.
Or A Beautiful
on the
Mind.
offset, not a bad guess. However,
No, it really
watch.
wasn't.
Have you seen Goodwill Hunting?
Yeah.
Okay, so watch Pulp Fiction and then tell me that they are similar because they are not.
Okay.
You know what comes on a Royale with cheese?
Royale with cheese.
Speaking of cheese,
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, that was good, Nick. We'll have to do that.
Yeah,
we'll have to bring that
Yep.
back.
Yep.
That was a good one.
I have a bunch of those. So
All right, perfect.
Oh god, that was literally the calmest one of all of them.
Probably.
You'll have to do them too, so then we can see your
next
answers.
one is build your perfect body. If you were a woman, I'm just kidding.
He's not kidding. I
not kidding.
don't think he's kidding.
He has that one.
Are you starting the spam now?
Yeah, so I'm getting the whole deal ready. We got a breakfast
see
today.
that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what
what
we
we
got
got?
going on here, Griff?
So we got a whole breakfast. I'll surprise you once we get there.
What's
Okay,
on the
that's
toast?
fine. All right.
Ooh. Oh.
Here's the thing.
We're getting
Spatial.
fancy.
He's making Mickey Mouse.
Hey,
not
just
sure.
let him cook over there.
Literally.
Literally, let him cook. Since spatial awareness is obviously not my strength, can you make the bracket?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're on to our bracket since Griff's kind of busy. How many? We usually do 8 on one side, 8 on the other. Is that how you usually do it, Griff?
8 and 8 or
We'll say I have a method. We'll say that method works. I just write them in random order and try not to match up to them.
That's what I'm, but he needs to know how many.
Oh, yeah.
Is it 16 total?
Yeah, 16 total.
Okay.
It's a sweet 16 bracket.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
I've
So he
seen-
knows-
I've seen a video like that before.
Shut up!
Yeah, every time you say something, we're gonna make you eat a sardine.
Eat another one. No. John, have you ever had a sardine?
We have King's Oscar
He
sardine.
hasn't. He hasn't. Would you like it cooked or uncooked? Because I
I think he needs to have it
Cooking is-
uncooked.
I'll toss it on the griddle. Here you go.
Are we really doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Don't worry.
King
My.
Oscar.
Oh gosh. Is this going to sit around
King
here
Oscar.
for another month?
Probably.
No, we're going to set it outside with the cats eat it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Actually,
That's worked out really well.
I'm 90% certain if we want to take that camera outside, I'm 90% certain there's a raccoon living underneath that boat.
Dude, we should go flip that boat.
That's what I'm saying.
No, go
Dude.
feed the
Is it
raccoon
still raining?
sardines.
It's sprinkling.
I'll bring the camera. We'll move it.
Yeah.
We can move
We'll
this.
do it
Let's
after.
take. We'll do a short road trip.
Yeah.
Oh my.
At the end.
I am.
King Oscar, wild caught sardines, and extra virgin
A
olive
raccoon's
oil.
fast.
I did not realize I was going
Um,
to try all of this. This is
Yeah.
like the work thing podcast
You're getting all of it.
sampler.
You're
This is
getting the
this
full
is the
experience.
If we started a buffet, a theme buffet,
Oh my.
no one would show up and all the food would be dog.
Beep beep.
But holy smokes, look at that thing!
I told you his spatial awareness on the brackets. I'm like, yep, he's
Oh
our
my
guy.
god!
and
That's
that one,
good.
that's not even. I'm not even the most proud of that.
Can
actually.
you pre-make about 30 of those?
I can.
But when you erase it, can you please be
Dude,
very
that looks like
methodic?
death in a can.
It does.
There you
It
go.
smells like death
Oh
in a can.
my.
It is death.
It's
They're
on my
dead
hands.
fish.
It's on my hands.
Go throw it in the trash can.
It's on my hands.
Here. I got a sanitizing wet wipe right there. Right there.
Oh, now you have them.
Oh, I had it before.
Oh,
Oh boy.
This is really making me very confident
that looks very
to
artistic.
try one of these
buddy.
after Shay freaked out about it being
Was
on
there an
his
R in there?
hands.
Or no?
Here, do a fork.
Shay, I've seen videos like
That one's your fork.
I heard you say this, Nick. I'm just ignoring you.
I know. I'm kind of between. Do I just get it on my hands or do I get it on my fork and ruin my breakfast?
You're gonna ruin your breakfast either way.
I would use.
I got a wet wipe for you, so you're good at least after that. If you want to use your fingers.
The smell that goes on your fingers, it might ruin your breakfast.
So
anyways.
glad I did this last episode. Not to do
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh,
The oil.
Oh, really lean into that.
Oh.
The tail.
yeah, it has it all.
Just down the hatchet.
The whole thing down the hatch.
Yeah,
Do it.
he's never coming on this
no.
again.
Well, he'd have to do it again.
Oh, he sucked it in like a sea lion. Oh my god. It's like a sea lion at the zoo. There's like a little bit of a noise to it. He sucked it in. How is it?
Not good.
Well, that olive oil should go down the throat pretty good.
It's actually not bad.
Oh god.
No, put it outside now.
Oh.
Don't leave it in here.
Sorry.
We'll see if the raccoon comes out and eats
That
it.
was way better than
You should
what
crack it a
visually
little
I thought
bit.
it was going to be.
You should crack it a little bit so we can see if the raccoon comes.
No, do not crack.
The raccoon will come inside.
Nick,
Stick your hand in there.
Nick. Oh my God, I can smell it.
There you go. Stop it.
Stop! Put the door down.
We'll do it right
Here, edit that.
now. I'll put it over here. So
Edit
we
what?
can see.
I yelled.
I know.
Beep.
There you go.
Got
Perfect.
it. Take the lid up. Take the lid up. The lid.
The lid. Where's the
Oh
lid?
I don't know
my
if you
goodness
got it.
gracious.
Here.
This is
The
great
smell
podcasting.
lingers.
It does linger.
How's it taste?
I will say it's not as
Run
bad
the-
as I thought it
Run
would
the
be.
door down.
No, we gotta watch if the raccoon comes.
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
Why?
He's not going to come while we're talking, or
You
he's going
don't
to come
know.
in here.
He's a bold raccoon. I don't
Dude,
know.
if I get a video on the internet of us catching a raccoon,
We're not going to catch it, Nick.
Nick might.
Nick
Yeah.
might.
Hell
This-
no.
Again,
He
zombie
won't
apocalypse.
He's my
He
zombie
won't-
apocalypse.
He won't
guy.
pet a donkey.
Possibly.
I'm
There
your
is no
second
way.
choice,
He
bitch.
didn't
You
even
are.
touch the frog.
You are.
Hey, it's better than third choice. Yeah, you wouldn't
He
touch
didn't
the
even
frog,
touch the
and you
frog.
won't. You
That's
freaked
true. I
out
would
trying to
touch
pet
it.
a donkey.
That's
That
true.
donkey
Domesticated
has
animal.
COVID.
No, it did not.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Anyways.
Bracket.
Anyways, bracket time.
Jobs we would hate to have is our bracket for today.
Working
The
for
jobs that I can't attest.
Fat John, not Yankee John.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
joking. I'm joking.
Wow.
Chinese get you beer, pay you money.
Straight.
That's true. John does pay well, and
the
he
Chinese.
he does get feed me Chinese at the end or pizza. He gets me on my own pizza too.
Yeah, he got his own pizza last time.
You basically have your own tomahawk.
So
Okay.
what do you guys? Yeah, I had my own pizza. His wife made fun of me.
He ate his own pizza.
Okay,
All right,
Okay.
jobs we hate.
jobs we hate.
Yep.
Who? I'll start.
Okay.
In fact,
Yeah.
roofer.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Roofer would be absolutely awful. I thought of that because our neighbor across the street got a roof replaced. I'm like, that would suck.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The people who work in like the public septic systems.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's a poopy job.
Yep.
That was mine.
But
Yeah.
you're supposed to have 4, Nick.
You need to steal
so
one.
there's that.
There is that.
You need to steal one.
No, mine would be a taxi driver.
That would yeah,
Yeah.
that would not be fun.
But then look how many people sign up for that in the form of Uber.
That's true.
Yeah, but okay, a taxi driver in a big city. I
Yeah.
would hate.
Yeah.
Taxi driver in a small town, I would really hate.
Yeah.
Seriously. At least you'd make money in a big city.
yeah.
All right, John.
I am going to go first one would be telemarketer.
Yeah. I actually had that on my list.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with a crab fisherman,
Oh.
like
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
Bering
yeah,
Sea. That would be awful.
Yeah.
That's super dangerous. It's cold.
Yeah,
it's
deadliest
long.
catch style.
Yes, deadliest catch style. That would be awful.
I'm going to beat Nick to the punch here.
Oh no.
Prostitute.
That wouldn't be that bad. Depend on what
Can we just
corner-
keep going? No,
what
keep
corner
going.
you're on.
Keep going. Keep going.
Stop throwing the knife at me.
Idiocracy over here. Idiocracy over here. I'm an artist.
Have a good grip on it.
I noticed.
I noticed. It was.
Attempted murder on a camera. I'd be fine with that. Mine would next
There
one
you go.
would be a personal care assistant.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So like,
yeah.
I would not like that.
John
Mine's going to be an embalmer.
Ooh.
Yeah. Unless you're really into it, and then there's a problem with you.
Yeah.
You don't take your work home with you.
I hope not.
Sleep with their work.
I'm gonna go with.
Hold on. Are you just skirting past? Hold
I
on.
want to. Yes.
I would want to too. What?
What?
Yes. Exactly.
Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Anybody but next.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with semi truck driver.
Yeah, I couldn't deal with all the sitting.
Well, that and also I can't imagine driving one of those huge trucks in the city.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
the city.
That would be awful. It's already stinks when you're in a small town because people can't drive and get in your way.
In a small town.
Who's
Who's
next?
next?
It's,
John.
Is it me?
Yankee
No.
John.
no, it's Big John.
Big John.
That's what we're calling him.
That's actually my
Well,
father-in-law's
I'm not-
nickname.
I'm not Big John.
I have
of
so
the
many
two of
Johns
us.
in my life. It's not even
Hold
funny.
on. Skip. Go to Nick for a second. I had one and I lost it.
Mine would be a frontline cook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hospice nurse. That's what mine was going to be.
Yeah.
That would be rough.
Isn't that kind of what mine is? Personal care nurse.
That's what I was curious what you meant. If
That's
it
what
was
I meant, like a
hospice.
hospice.
Oh, okay,
nurse?
so-
Yeah, okay.
okay.
New
I'll
one.
come up with a new one then. Keep going.
My next one.
No, it's
Oh.
John Boy. But I have so many Johns in my life. I have you. I have him. My father-in-law's John. John Steppy. We have literally all sorts of Johns.
You're welcome.
I wanted to be a John when I was born.
Is this back to
At
the
what
prostitute
age
thing?
did you decide you wanted to be a John?
What is today?
He's a paid John. Paying John.
John Rosencrantz. We have
Honestly, for me, it would
beat
be
those last names.
It would be an astronaut. I don't know that I could stay in space that
Oh,
long.
And I'd be scared every
stay
time
on
you go
the,
up.
Stay on the
Yeah.
space station for a year.
I don't hate that. Yeah.
For me, it would be a flight attendant. I do not like flying that much and having to just hop from one plane to
And
the
you're
other.
serving just the public,
And yeah.
and you're dealing with,
And you're in confined space with people all day.
and it's
every
safety
day.
hazards. Yeah.
I don't want to.
Dealing with rational people
Mm-hmm.
that are
Okay,
already
you
kind of
guys want the
scared.
spam first or this first?
We'll go with what did you feel.
Yeah, you surprised us, Big Daddy.
Let's do the spam first.
We've got four.
Now you're calling Big
four
Daddy?
left.
All right, my last one is I'm between
Hear the
two.
quality on the spam opening up.
I'm between two. I'm gonna go with a social worker
Sounds like Gafford.
because that's would
Is
feel
this the
like,
regular one?
Yeah, it's just regular spam.
you know what?
I'm gonna cut it thinner today and see.
Yeah, I'll stick with social worker. I was gonna do customer service advisor.
Mine was gonna be I'm weighing between a teacher.
Weighing between a teacher, a farmer, and a golf pro.
Shay is.
I would say a clown.
Okay.
He always has to throw one in there. Always throws one in there.
What's the
But it's
greatest
not one of his.
inventions?
It's not
What's
his.
the greatest invention? The shopping cart.
The shopping cart.
Shopping cart.
Doorknob.
Doorknob. What did people do before doorknob?
Fiercest animals,
They
a
were just-
penguin.
How do you use
No
a door
one
without
left
a door?
their homes before doorknobs.
They had to literally pick up the door to move.
No one got into their homes before doorknobs. Everyone just lived in the wild.
The fiercest animal, the penguin.
I don't think we read from the same list there, Nick.
I think
We've
it's
got
yours,
two.
Big John.
Yep. Big John.
Me?
Griff.
Dishwasher.
I actually don't think I would hate that job.
It'd be really, 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 really rough on your hands.
It would be, but if you
Dealing
wore
with hot water all the time,
wear gloves,
I'd hate wearing gloves all the time like that.
yeah, I get that. But I'd also don't have to deal with people though. I just put my headphones in and just dealing with people is the worst part of jobs, in my opinion.
Of anything for Shay.
Yeah.
Yep.
As we sit
Literally
around a
anything.
table of people.
Of people. Well, we're his people.
Yeah, you're my
So-
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're in my circle.
Yeah. if
There's
you're
not
in
many
his-
people in my
If you're in
circle.
his like 5-person circle, then you're
the
good.
T-Mobile commercial. That's what I was gonna say too.
Yeah.
Am I in your 5?
Yes. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm thinking it for the podcast post.
You could at least let
Shay
us
looks
know.
so mad.
You could
I was
at
trying
least
to
let
catch-
us
I was
know.
trying to catch it in the
Good
moment.
night.
With him cooking.
Okay, we will start with this.
Exactly. It
Yeah.
catches you off guard because you don't know what
That's
he's
why
doing.
His camera angles is the
Yeah,
worst.
Seriously.
You guys all look
It's
depressed.
like Nick trying to film his own sex tape.
Why? No.
I
Why
have
would
my-
you do
All
that?
right.
I have
my
a
last
tripod.
What's your
one's-
last
My
one?
last one's gonna be like IRS or work for a like tax collector service.
Yep, I have that.
Yes. Well, it takes the right time. The IRS
Correct.
and like it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So I've kind of spread these out. So our first one, we have roofer versus flight attendant.
Roofer.
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 Roof.
Your opinion was not.
Oh yeah, how's
His
I
opinion.
am Mr. Irrelevant. Yes.
Did we bring a coin?
we have the stick water?
We flip a sardine.
Oh boy, no.
I'm gonna.
We'll see if it gets there.
All right. I'm gonna rotate.
We're not
through
at
these.
Nick's house where he takes back his one coin.
We can do the knob or non-knob.
Correct. I'm gonna rotate through these like it's
No,
a
no,
like
no.
it's a bracket, and we're going to different divisions.
Okay.
Okay. So next we have embalmer versus a dishwasher.
Oh, embalmer.
I go
Oh.
first. Embalmer.
Embalmer.
Obviously, embalmer.
Yep.
Next is a taxi driver versus an astronaut.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver.
Astronaut for me, but
Nick
doesn't
was
matter.
looking back and forth with us like, should I answer?
Yeah. I don't know what this rotation is.
Like an immigrant at the DMV.
He does.
Okay, next is a personal care like hospice nurse versus a social worker.
Ooh, both of those are kind of depressing. Oh boy.
Hospice nurse.
Yeah, I'll go hospice nurse.
Hospice.
Yep, hospice. Next we have a cook, like a frontline cook versus a crabber.
Ooh.
A crabber.
Deadliest
Yeah.
catch, crabber.
Yeah, the crab fisherman.
Oh, this is your fork, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't
You
actually
just
use
keep-
it.
You keep that one clear.
I didn't actually use it.
No, he used his fingers.
I used my
remember?
fingers, remember?
That was a
He
poor
did the
choice.
whole seal.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
smelled your finger since then? It does not go away.
That didn't. It didn't smell like.
We had this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. You want to smell?
nope.
How come when I do that?
I make it a rule. Anyone at this table offers me to smell their fingers because it's usually Nick. I say no.
Of the
As a
four of
point.
us, I think I'm the most
Yeah,
confident one. You could smell
It's
my
just
fingers.
just a
but-
rule. Just a,
you know,
just
rule
a
of thumb. Got it.
Yeah,
That's
just
fair.
don't.
It's been
Okay.
84 years since I washed my hands.
So, Griff, go ahead.
Nick, there's no way you
Deadliest
say 80.
catch or frontline cook?
Deadliest catch.
Crabber.
I'm going to go frontline cook.
I'd be terrified of dying. At
Oh,
sea.
I would go deadliest catch for sure. Next, we have a septic worker versus a clown.
septic worker.
Clown.
Well, here's the thing with clown. You're going to deal with like kids and stuff. Who hires clowns even? That's weird.
Nick.
Exactly.
Nick hires clowns to
Exactly.
clean his
Hires
house.
Clowns.
Emma's
I'm
third
going.
birthday.
I'm going clown.
I'm
You hear about-
going.
you hear
I'm
about all-
going septic, so we're gonna have to flip it.
All right. So, knob.
Did you say clown?
Yeah.
Wait, why don't we do it like the? Yeah, just go ahead. Whatever.
Flip a monster.
What are you wanting to flip?
No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Clown is the knob.
Knob up.
There are 4 sides, and we chose 2 of them to pick.
home,
Yeah, just made it land.
made it stand straight up.
Clown.
So clown wins.
See, here's the thing: is that you hear about all these services, and they're like, "Oh, you know, hire this person as your house cleaner." Nick hires a clown because it's for a birthday party, has him come and clean his house.
It's not a bad idea.
I wouldn't hate it.
It's probably cheaper.
All right. Next one, we have a telemarketer versus a semi truck driver.
Telemarketer.
Telemarketer.
I can only deal with so much
Semi-driver.
rejection in my own life.
Telemarketer for sure.
At least
Yeah.
I go home at night. Semi-driver, you could be all over the place.
You don't
Sitting
sleep
in a-
You
anyway.
drive your home anywhere.
I'm living a fictional life here.
Yeah, I would rather drive across country than have to
Talk to-
call and
yeah.
cold call somebody
And
all
talk to
day
people.
long.
Oh, I don't mind
and
rambling.
talk to people.
I don't-
Just keeps coming back to
All
that.
right.
mistake.
I don't mind making people uncomfortable for a few minutes.
We know.
Our last,
Where?
our last one of the first round: tax collector versus prostitute.
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 I'll sell
That was
my
a tough
body for
one.
a lot of stuff, but not money.
Okay. Round 2: roofer versus a crabber.
Oh. I'm. Griff,
Roofer
go ahead.
versus deadliest catch.
It's a lot of butter.
That is a lot of
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
That's
it.
how we cook.
A lot of butter in one spot.
It'll move.
Hamilton County, if you want, or Hamilton Beach, you want to sponsor us? All right,
Yeah,
roofer or crabber?
Missed the whole
Roof-
right
Roofer,
side.
I'm afraid of heights.
roofer or crabber, Shay?
Oh, Nick,
Crabber,
I need you over
easy.
here.
Crabber.
I would say crabber too.
Yeah, being out
I
there
could-
at the ocean in the middle of the dark.
I don't like
oh,
heights, but I could make myself deal with them for that.
Mhm. compared to that.
Next, we have an embalmer versus a clown.
Some would call those the same thing.
Embalmer.
Clown.
Clown.
Embalmer.
All
You
right.
would rather be. Okay, hold on.
I
Yes.
touched
Clown-
dead people already.
Griff.
We knew
Clown
about
is
you.
going to win. Clown is going to win because
I'm
we're going to be
aware.
split.
The weirdest
The
thing I
knob's
had
the
to
clown.
do is shut someone's eyes when they died.
Clown.
Yes!
I have a feeling that that's always going to land on that. When it's not on its side.
There you go.
Okay.
Nope. False.
All right, 1 out of 12.
Doesn't seem like
I'm very curious on what we're going to have here.
All right.
you're gonna have to
Next,
stand
we
and
have a hospice care worker versus a telemarketer.
Telemarketer.
Hospice.
Telemarketer.
So hospice.
Hospice.
I would say telemarketer as well.
You're just calling someone to annoy them. You're dealing with a
Yeah,
dead
we're
person.
aware, Nick. We saw how you dealt with spam.
Yeah.
You have no problem.
Exactly. All right, we have a taxi driver versus a prostitute.
Tonight in UFC fighting,
Yeah.
we have a taxi driver.
WWE.
No, this is tonight in the UFC fighting filmed in Nick's backyard. We have
I can
a
find
taxi
both.
driver versus a prostitute.
On your street.
Yep.
You have a taxi driver on your street? It's actually the surprising part of that.
Can I be both?
All right.
You're both
He's just finding himself like he's Dwight
he is
shooting it.
prostitute. Prostitute.
Prostitute.
Prostitute.
Yep. Agreed.
Prostitute versus clown.
It is. Well,
we have it our way.
we're probably gonna flip it here. We've got Crabber versus Clown.
Go ahead, Griff.
Final four: Crabber versus Clown. Deadliest
Clown.
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 Crabber.
Crabber.
I thought it was automatically going to go clown.
Come on,
No,
clown.
crabbing.
I
Oh my
regret
gosh.
everything.
Come on, clown. Hang on.
I thought I set off a smoke.
And so we have a tie between Clown and
Yeah. So we are on the final four. We have Deadliest Catch Crabber
This is a
versus
bad
Clown. We have a tie.
all right. So heads is Clown, tails is Crabber.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it!
Heads is Clown.
Yes. Down for the clown.
What's the next?
We have a prostitute versus a telemarketer.
Both trying to sell you something. Only one of them gets you in prison. Prostitute.
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 And we have our final.
Did you choose both of these for your?
No,
No.
I chose prostitute.
Oh, you chose
Yeah.
prostitute.
Yeah,
Okay.
he beat him to the punch.
Yeah,
Um,
I wanted to preempt.
So
Nick.
for our final two, we have Clown versus Prostitute.
Can they both just be winners?
Nope. We gotta have
Not
one.
how it works.
We already know who the loser is, and it is all of us and everyone listening.
Yes,
Yeah.
Exactly.
For the people at home, if you'd like a prostitute or a clown to pick between.
Please carry
What?
on. I'd like to know where he's going
do
with
not-
this. I'm in now.
I don't really want to.
I'm invested. I don't know where he's going with this.
All
Nick,
right.
you did hit start again, right?
Yes.
Yes.
did.
Okay, good.
This is my first time.
Yes, you left the SD card at home like 2 weeks ago.
He won't.
I thought that was like a month and a half ago.
Griff, who's your choice?
Time is a flat circle.
He
He
just
said
left.
he said what you can get arrested for, prostitute.
Oh, prostitute. Yeah. Prostitute.
You get to have fun as a prostitute. As a clown, you're just.
Say it. You want to say clown. I know you do.
I'm gonna say clown.
Prostitute.
I thought he was gonna go clown, so we'd have a flip off.
No, I was not going to take that coin to decide between a prostitute and a clown.
Prostitute would like a coin.
I'll leave the quarter here so we can actually use it for future reference for future
There
ix.
you go.
So what did we decide is the worst job?
Prostitutes. If we have any prostitutes listening, I'm sorry.
If we have any prostitutes listening, please leave a comment.
Please like, rate, subscribe.
Please,
Yeah.
please ask a question and tell us how bad your life is.
Yep.
Oh my.
All right.
Anyways,
We're going to lead into, I was going to tell you guys a personal story, a funny story that I experienced in college.
Sure.
And I want to do it with John Boy here so he can kind of attest to the character of my story. So when I was in college, I had two roommates, Clint and Tony, and me and Clint had known each other, and Tony was kind of the random guy we got assigned with, which ended up loved Tony. Tony's fantastic.
Mhm.
He's a fun guy. Anyway, while we were living in our apartments, next door to us were female wrestlers on our wrestling team. Okay. And a couple of them were the stereotypical female wrestlers. They were lesbians.
Yes.
So
I didn't know where he was going
Why
with
do you
that.
think Nick got into wrestling? He also wrestled women. They were
I
both
didn't-
for the same thing.
I didn't ask them though when I had them on the ground what they were. I should have been courteous.
Nick, do you want to go out after this?
so
Pinning a 90-pound girl to the ground.
me and Clint had
I need a timeout.
me and Clint oftentimes would go to Schnucks to buy cookies to cook And then we'd watch horror movies, eat cookies, and drink milk while we watched horror movies. This is a true story. That's what we used to do
Just
quite
a
often.
casual Tuesday night.
Yep. Well, one of the times after our trip, we came in.
After our trip, we went to Walmart.
We
After
went
our
to
voyage,
Schnucks.
to Schnucks. After our voyage into the great unknown.
Yeah. Well, returning from this trip, I came upon something that I did not expect. I walk in. I'm the first one to walk into our apartment. So when we walk into our apartment, you can either keep going straight up the stairs where the bedrooms are, or to the right is our living room that leads into our kitchen.
We're going to get into that art form that I was talking about in the last episode.
I enter the apartment. I look to my right. Tony is, the way our living room set up is we have couches on each side, and in the middle of the couch is one of his vibrating chair, and it's pointed at the TV.
Hold on, Tony.
And so, yes. I see Tony sitting in his chair eating a bowl of popcorn. On the couch are 3 lesbians naked.
Hold up.
Tony's sitting there just eating his popcorn.
Well, what else are you supposed to do? I don't know what I would do in that scenario if I'm sitting there and there's 3 naked lesbians in a room.
Well, they weren't like completely naked. They were into their bra and panties.
That's not naked.
Okay, not
We have a
butt
different
naked.
definition of naked, yes.
That's naked enough to walk into a room
That's
to.
naked enough.
Your
Yeah.
own apartment, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so I walk in and I look back at Clint. I'm like, you're never going to believe this. And he walks in and goes, what? And he looks, he goes, and we just went upstairs. And I'm like, what was that? And after this whole wraps, so when we get in there, I guess we ruined the mood. I don't know what happened. But they were wrestling on that
Shocker.
couch. And afterwards, we're like, Tony, what in the world happened? He goes, well, I was sitting watching TV, and the girls came over, and we were friends with them. We knew them, and they're like, their third roommate was the RA, so they're like,
Ring assistant.
and so they came over, and I don't know how he still does not tell the story to the full effect of what started it or what happened, but he goes, they just wanted to come over and hang out, and he goes, okay. But I'm like, what led to this happening? He goes, I don't know, but I had popcorn. And I'm like, so what were you doing just sitting there eating popcorn? He goes, well, I wasn't going to stop. And
I've had popcorn a lot of times. It has never led to this scenario.
yeah.
Nope.
And we're just like, Tony, like, he goes, well, I wasn't going to leave. I'm like, you know what? I guess,
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fair. I
True.
mean, it is also kind of his place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't feel
Where
like
is he
he's
going to
under-
go? I'm going to go to your place?
I feel like they have a moral obligation to leave.
So that was probably one of the most random entrances I've ever made.
So whenever I was in Minnesota,
Gracias.
the first 3 houses I sold were to Asian lesbians.
Oh my gosh.
And for a bit, I kind of thought that was going to be my niche in real estate.
That's a very specific,
The first 4 houses I sold were trailers sold to Asian lesbians. And I was like, I might have a demographic.
Wow.
Like, they just find me just like... I don't know what they find me. but
Comforting, I don't know.
yeah. Non-threatening, I guess. I don't know.
Non-threatening.
I also had a lady whenever I was up there that ran a nail salon, spoke very broken English. And she wanted to buy this house, and she was renting a commercial space for a nail salon. She wanted to buy a house and turn it into a nail salon.
Interesting.
And the house was like $400 and something thousand.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, like this is,
Are we...
And I go, oh, do you need to? You can go ahead and eat it.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like part
We
of the whole...
got more cooking. No. So she goes, I go, this is a $400,000 house. We need to go to the bank and get a letter saying you can get this money, do whatever, right? Get pre-approved. And she goes, no pre-approved. I said, okay. I said, you already have it, or what? And she goes, no, I have cash. And I was like, oh, cash to buy this.
geez.
And I was like, oh, well, they're gonna need a bank statement shows proof of funds. She goes, no, I have cash. And I look at her address that she has listed on this thing. She is living in a trailer court with $400,000 in cash. And she goes, it's under my son's bed.
Oh my.
Oh my!
Oh,
I
boy.
would've- I would have immediately robbed her.
I was like, you need to take that to a bank and put it in a safe deposit box.
Yeah.
She goes, then government no. And I said, no, safe deposit box.
Yes.
It's just
Not bank account.
not your house. Just don't leave it in your house,
Just
especially
not
under
under a-
your son's bed. That's how you get your son murdered.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Wow.
Oh, here we go.
funny story with that. before
I'm sure it is.
before Bree and I moved in,
Oh my.
I used to keep all my money in my safe at my house, but I had like $30,000 in my safe.
Okay, not as bad as I thought. Like it's in a safe. Was it at least fireproof and water?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
just cashing paychecks, taking them back and
So-
putting them in. Is that what you were doing?
What?
Like taking your whole paycheck and just putting it in a safe?
No, I was taking like all my just any money. So I was doing like cash envelopes and like saving up money for stuff. And I would just go to the bank and my checks auto deposit and I would just be like, hey, I need like $700, and then they'd give me my money. And then when I was finally convinced, yeah, I'll take another one. When I was finally convinced that I should, when they finally told me I should put money in my account or into a bank and not keep it in my safe, I went to the bank with like $35,000. The bank literally had to call the police. They had me come in. They called the
You have to fill out a form
FBI.
whenever you drop that much in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they called the FBI and they're like,
Yeah.
we have to report like this. I was like, oh, I just keep it in my safe.
Yeah, because that's how drug dealers do things.
I went through the drive-through with $35,000.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yeah, I did. I didn't think anything of it.
Did $35,000 in cash fit in the drawer?
That's
that
a
they
good
send
question.
out
Was
to
it like
you?
in 20s,
Or
100s?
Or did you go to
I
the
had
one
hun-
with the tube?
I
It's
had
like your dog.
hundreds.
He puts it in the tube. Do you have more tubes?
I'm
was-
gonna need that back. I got more.
It was all in ones and fives.
Yeah.
$30,000 in ones and fives.
It was all in hundreds.
I saw a thing one time where a guy.
He sends it back and forth 37,000 times.
I saw a guy send. He sent a beehive up one of those tubes into the bank. They had to shut down a bank for like 2 days.
Oh my!
Oh my god.
His
At
ex-wife
least he
worked
knew
at
what
the
he was
bank.
doing. Nick went through a drive-through with $35,000.
I'd like to say I
They're
was
like, hey,
surprised.
can you come in?
Wait, you drove away?
No,
No,
Wait,
they
wait,
were
wait.
like,
Were you
"Oh,
actually
you
at the
need
tube?
to come inside."
Were you at the tube or were you
No,
next to the-
I was at the window, and they're like,
Yeah,
we
he's
need
not
you
a
to come
complete
in.
moron, Shay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't.
That's where we
To be
draw the
honest,
line?
I don't
Yes.
know how to use those tube things.
This is going to be a podcast episode where we just take Nick to the bank and let him use the pod. The tube. that
Dude,
shoots
I would
up.
be so lost. I'd be like, what are you sticking here? Like, and how do you how do
No,
they know?
we're not telling them anything.
No.
We got to take him.
Uh-huh.
We're going to take you. We're
Yeah.
going to record it.
I took $35,000 to the bank, and they freaked out.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Anything over like 8, they have to report and do a form with the IRS.
That was your... Yeah, no. That was a terrible idea.
Dude, these things
Okay,
kind of
We're gonna
fried
do
and
here's the
burnt.
thing.
Hold on. We're gonna have the last ones with the last
Okay.
piece, last
Yep.
food thing. We're doing.
but
I like it.
what was your... John Boy's never had Spam.
No, good. Very solid.
Yeah, it's a lot better than what you think,
Yeah.
especially after you smell it the first time when it's raw. Mm-hmm. It was very surprising.
The butter helps.
Butter definitely helps. But even without the butter, though, even
Yeah,
before
it's
he
good.
did that, it was still...
Nick,
You're adding more butter?
You thought he put a
the
lot of
next
butter
thing.
in the first time. Yeah. Just wait till you see the butter in it now. I know what he's about to do, and I'm very excited for it.
Well, first of all, we're gonna soak these little guys over here.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
glad you have a clue, because I don't know.
About a lot of things.
Do we have anything else? I honestly, that went better than I've ever expected on that segment. I did not realize we were going to talk about Nick depositing $35,000
I didn't either.
through the
That's-
drive-through.
I did.
I don't know how you top it.
I don't. Well, we're going to go into the most savage sports moments, talk about the most savage in those cases. And I'll start of my personal favorite is, of course, Larry Bird. And Larry Bird had quite a few savage sports moment. But one of my favorite is the fact that when he told Xavier McDaniel at the end of a game, Xavier McDaniel was guarding him, he told him, hey, I'm going to win this game. I'm going to shoot it right there in your face to win this game. And then did it
Yep.
in the exact spot. And then he looked at it and he goes, gosh dang, he was mad because he left too much time on the clock. And which even was more disrespectful to Xavier McDaniel.
Yep.
Oh
Do
my.
you see what he's doing now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm interested.
called a nesting
Nick
egg.
also missed his mouth with
I
the
did.
piece of Spam, and I was the only one that saw it. He looks over at me. He's like, "Oh no, he saw it." He did. He went to put it up and looked away and fell out of his mouth and onto the plate. And he's like, ah, crap.
Yep.
My spatial awareness is horrendous. I can't get.
All right,
Oh my gosh.
I'm reconsidering. Yeah, Griff is no longer my guy in the zombie apocalypse.
Told you.
Yes.
Nick is in.
Nick would be in.
And to be fair, I would have picked up that toad.
You didn't.
Then why didn't you?
You
I
had
will. Let's go
multiple
find him right now. I'll pick him
Why,
up.
why is it okay now and not earlier? You went to pick it up.
He's all talk.
He's slimy.
And then you tried to
Touched
kick him
it.
about 8 times.
He went to pick it up, touched it, freaked out, and then didn't try it again. Then kicked him 8 times. Yes.
Softly.
Yeah, we're not abusive.
Yeah.
Not exceptionally.
All right. So that's your one.
That's it's not Larry Bird savage moment. You got one?
I don't want to steal John's, but mine
No,
will be
You can use that one.
okay. I'm gonna use that
I've got
one.
more.
Mine will be the Allen Iverson stepping over Ty Lue in the NBA Finals. Also, a honorable mention. I will say Shea did the exact same thing at a Springfield basketball league
When he dropped like 70 points.
when it was the not most savage moment of my life when I scored 0 points and absolutely did nothing to contribute to our team.
Well, me and Griff almost beat the team by ourselves.
Literally by ourselves.
Well, Nick played good defense.
Yeah.
Veach did not hurt himself, which
To
is
be-
the one thing I told him not to
Yeah.
do.
To be
Exactly.
fair,
We told him
I
not
was
to hurt
talking
him.
crap to the whole team.
Yeah,
Yep.
Nick was talking crap the whole team. Did not
That's got
score once,
sardines
but he
on
was
it.
talking the most trash. That seems right.
Immediate regret.
All right.
I gave him our sardine
Oh boy,
deal. Yeah.
Should just grab my own.
John, go ahead, John boy.
See, I would do the adjacent one that I would do would be when Harrison Barnes acts like he's going to throw the ball in Kobe's face.
Oh.
When he's guarding him
Oh.
out of bounds. That was one I had on there, and Kobe didn't flinch.
That was a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty savagery. Mm-hmm. Griffey,
Wow.
Hold on, you guys just go ahead. I gotta.
I'm going to go back to Larry Bird of when he competed in the 3-point contest, and he had his warm up on, and he was just surveying the people, and they're like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I'm just looking at who's going to finish second," and then competed in the 3-point contest with his warm up on and won.
I'll go Michael Jordan when he the game 6 of the Utah Jazz NBA Finals when
That
he
shot.
yeah
Shot
because
with his eyes closed.
well they asked about they're like you pushed off of was it Byron Russell or whatever
Yeah.
and he's like I didn't push it, did they call it? He fell.
So another one of the most savage moments I would say is the Malice at the Palace.
Oh,
Just based on
yes.
the actual
Yes.
fights and everything.
That Untold on Netflix is pretty
That was
good.
interesting.
Yeah. To see how everything fell down and the perspectives of all the guys involved.
That was very interesting. Also, I didn't realize how good the Pacers were that year.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
Yep.
what are you
I actually
doing?
was watching that live when it happened.
Guys,
Not like live
I
at
am
the
just
thing, but like
full
on the
of
TV.
surprises today.
Well, we're running out of time here.
Well, I know. I'm trying.
Another
Right?
one I would put up
Can't
there
rush
would be
perfection. Or
when
mediocrity.
T.O. went and spiked the ball
Oh,
at Cowboy Stadium right on the Dallas Star.
and got
And
tackled
then
or pushed.
got
right after.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
If we need to, we could pause this.
Nick, get another picture.
That, and I don't remember if you guys remember the when Randy Moss caught the touchdown and basically like showed his.
Oh,
it
yeah,
acted
he
like
did
he
the
pulled
whole-
his pants down and then wiped it on the
Yeah.
the field goal. Oh my!
By the way, Kristen's asking if we were with us, so I said no. He left hours ago.
Oh yeah, I'm probably going to be getting in trouble here, but it's fine. Here we are.
This is a terrible choice to flip these.
Yep. Why don't you use the spatula?
What is
Well-
happening?
well,
Worst choice.
5-second rule.
We're
yeah.
going with this thing.
The spatula? That would make sense. Oh my goodness. This is not working out the way you were hoping it to.
I'm very
It's going to
intrigued,
be
though.
delicious.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
I like my eggs sunny side up, please.
So Griff's got
Too
a
late.
concoction here. He's got some bread with holes cut in him.
I don't
They're
remember
called
what you exactly call
nesting
them.
eggs.
Nesting eggs.
Yeah.
So those who don't know, he's got a hole cut in the bread, and he's put the egg inside that hole. And now he's trying to flip them I emphasize on try. He's getting there now. It started off really
I'm
rough.
curious as to why he made 5 for 4 of us.
Because that was the rest of the bread.
What are you gonna do with
Because
the
Shay's
little?
extra hungry.
No.
What are you gonna do with the little donut holes that you have right there?
We're gonna eat those. They're
Okay.
just bread soaked in butter on the stove. They're gonna be awesome.
And grilled.
Yeah, they might be the best part of this dish.
Yeah.
I'm not ruling it out. Okay.
Okay, what? What do you have?
Do you have any more savage moments there?
No, he's
John?
moving on to this.
What is that?
What is
I
that?
guarantee this is something Nick has never had.
A fruit?
This
Oh
is
my. Oh my.
What is it?
He knows.
What is it?
What is it?
So,
It's a topping for our bread circles.
yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
It looks like jam.
Yeah.
No.
Why are you ruining what looks good right now?
It's not ruining it.
I don't-
actually this is another thing I haven't had this before.
I've never had it before either.
So it'll be interesting.
We're gonna die.
Yeah.
I've heard it's good though. I mean, something that costs that amount.
You want me
has
to talk
be
about
good,
my-
right?
I would like to say this cost a lot. This is the most $6.
No, but I'm saying like in general, right?
yeah.
This food item.
Okay, hold out your bowls.
Generally costs.
While we're doing this, do you want to hear about my Barry Bonds story?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Ooh, Barry Bonds.
Yeah, why do you
story.
have? Why do you and Barry have beef?
So, can't remember what year it was, but Tyler and I went to he was the Marlins Marlins batting coach.
hitting coach? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Picture of it.
And we went to a Marlins Cardinals game because Tyler was a big fan of the Marlins. And so there was like no one at this game.
It's stuck.
There was no one at this game. So like we bumped up a bunch of seats.
Grab them. No, you don't get two.
I was gonna give
That
mine to
was Shane.
I was gonna give mine to Shay. I was trying to knock it off there.
So you knocked down the seats.
Yeah,
you
so
got called
we hopped down a few seats. We had really good seats, but there was no one like 2 rows in front of us, so we just hopped down 2 rows. And the whole time, I'm trying to get Barry Bonds' attention, so I'm yelling Barry Bonds,
Oh,
Barry
no.
Bonds, and he tells this worker guy, he says, "Tell that little white boy to stop yelling my
You
name."
heard him say that?
So then I got mad. So then I kept selling steroids.
Nick.
Yeah. So I kept.
And we put him in charge of outreach.
Yeah.
So no. So then I kept.
Steroids. If you want to sponsor us. No.
Yeah.
Nick might be using them already.
Yeah. So then I was so mad that he said that. I kept yelling. I'm like, Barry Bonds. I was like, steroids.
Oh no, I see what this is.
What is it?
Do you know what it is?
No, I have a suspicion.
What is
What
it?
is it?
I don't want to say because I don't. I'll say after he tries it.
This looks like tomato.
What do you think it looks like, Nick?
Looks like tomato BBs.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Can I say now what I think it is?
It's an accurate description of what it is.
I think it's like caviar fish eggs.
Yep.
Uh huh.
You should have said that.
I know. That's why.
Does it smell horrible? Oh my god.
I'm just gonna try a big bite.
Oh,
on
I
the,
overcooked at least my nesting egg. I overcooked it. It's supposed to have a runny yolk.
This is. So you yelled at Barry. You kept yelling steroids.
Yeah. And then Barry Bonds tried to get us kicked out, and I was told 3 times if I continued to yell the word steroids at him that we were going to be removed from our seats.
Did you
and then
ever
I
get
called
removed?
him a little baby back bee.
Wow.
And then you were removed from your seat.
Did you ever get removed?
We did get kicked out, not of our seats, but we had to move back to where we originally were because they were also accusing us of like not sitting in our own seats, which we weren't. But we were 2
They weren't
rows back.
abusing.
Yeah.
We weren't. Yeah.
They were
So-
accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't like Barry Bonds. I don't even know how to eat this. Do they have more spam? I thought you had more spam with it. Yes.
That one got roasty toasty.
Oh my gosh. All right, who's trying this fish thing?
I think John's already eaten half of his.
Yeah. I already ate mine.
Do you just eat it whole, or should I just?
Yeah. Eat it whole.
You take bites out of that?
He's gonna like it because of the bread and the butter.
Yeah.
The butter bread.
Thank God.
90% of what you ate is butter right there.
It really is. That's the way I ate mine. I couldn't really taste the.
What do you think of
caviar.
it?
Try it on a cracker.
I've heard that sentence before.
Yeah, that was mostly just butter I ate. I couldn't even taste whatever that was.
Yes, I agree.
But was it bad?
Well, no, because it's had so much butter. Do it, Nick.
He's sounding awfully upset for someone who just got a lot of butter.
Yeah. My cholesterol's going to be through the roof.
I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah, Nick's going to die maybe because of this. No, I'm good.
I would like to say this was an expensive undertaking, but I saw it for $6. I was like, well, try caviar.
Well,
Also, in all the movies I've seen, caviar is black. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure what this.
Oh, it comes in different colors.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we got the cheap fish eggs.
Yeah, right. There you go.
What are these,
try it on a
goldfish
cracker.
eggs?
this is an
It probably
interesting
is.
contraption.
It's interesting, all right, Griff. So you yelled at Barry Bonds, and he got mad at you. I wonder why.
Yep.
Everybody at home is
It was just
flabbergasted.
very, very salty.
Barry Bonds.
Mine. It is so salty.
What is the egg?
The caviar.
Caviar. Yeah.
The caviar is very salty.
Yes.
And you combine that with the amount of butter that seeped out of that bread whenever
I know.
I bit into it. It was like biting into a sponge. It was like,
This is a lot, Griff.
Your sodium is no longer 4 out
No,
of 10.
I've had all of my sodium intake for the next week. In one,
Not bad though. I haven't had breakfast yet, so it's good.
yeah, and Nick's been up since 12:30.
I don't think it's breakfast. I've been for 8 hours.
Right.
It's true. Very true.
All right.
So
We
one
want to
more
wrap
piece
this up, guys.
of- Yeah, one more piece of spam here.
We want Cheerio just.
Yep.
Yep.
Please rate, review, subscribe. Cheerio.
Yep. Share it with a loved one, friends, family, anyone. So,
Thanks, John. Thanks
Thanks.
for coming.
yep. Thanks, John. As
Cheerio.
always, cheerio.